Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie divorce battle explodes again over $500 million winery war. What started as one of Hollywood's most iconic love stories has now turned into one of its most bitter legal battles. And just when it seemed like things might finally calm down between Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie, boom, the fight has reignited. This time, it's not just about custody, not just about their past. It's about a $500 million empire, a French winery that once symbolized their love. Now, that same place, Chateau Miraval, has become the center of a legal war that's getting uglier by the day. So what exactly is going on? Why is this battle back in headlines? And who is really winning behind the scenes? Let's break it all down. Before the lawsuits, before the accusations, there was Miraval. Back in 2008, Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie purchased Chateau Miraval, a stunning estate in the south of France. This wasn't just a property. It was their family retreat, a business venture, and eventually, their wedding venue. Yes, in 2014, the couple officially tied the knot right there at Miraval. At the time, it felt like a fairy tale. But behind the scenes, something much bigger was forming. A wine business that would explode in value. Miraval wasn't just about luxury. It became a serious brand. Partnering with the Perrin family, Pitt and Jolie launched Miraval Rosé, which quickly became one of the most successful celebrity wine brands in the world. We're talking global distribution, high-end reputation, massive profits. Over time, the estate's value skyrocketed, eventually reaching an estimated $500 million. But here's where things get complicated. Ownership. Both Pitt and Jolie had stakes in the company, and that shared ownership would later become a massive legal problem. In 2016, Angelina Jolie filed for divorce. And everything changed. The split was messy from the beginning, involving custody battles, allegations of misconduct, years of legal back and forth. But while the public focused on their family issues, a storm was quietly brewing over Miraval. Because unlike other assets, this wasn't something easy to divide. This was a living, growing business. And neither side wanted to let go. Fast forward to 2021. Angelina Jolie made a move that would completely shake things up. She sold her stake in Chateau Miraval to a company connected to Russian billionaire Yuri Shefler. And that's when Brad Pitt lost it. According to Pitt, there was an agreement that neither party would sell without the other's consent. Jolie allegedly broke that agreement, and worse, she sold to someone Pitt didn't want involved in the business. Pitt quickly filed a lawsuit, claiming breach of contract, intentional damage to the brand, and even alleging Jolie acted out of spite. Suddenly, this wasn't just a business disagreement. It became deeply personal. Since then, the courtroom drama has only intensified. Brad Pitt's legal team has argued that Jolie's sale was unlawful. It undermined years of work building the brand and introduced hostile ownership into the company. Meanwhile, Angelina Jolie's side has fired back hard. Her claims include she had every right to sell her share. Pitt was trying to control the business unfairly and she wanted out of a toxic situation. But here's where it gets even more explosive. Jolie's team has also brought up personal allegations tied to their marriage, suggesting the winery dispute can't be separated from their past. This has blurred the line between business conflict and personal grievances. This isn't just celebrity drama. This case could set major precedents for joint business ownership after divorce, celebrity brand control, and international asset disputes. Think about it. When two global stars build a company together, who really owns it when everything falls apart? And can one partner walk away freely? Or are they tied together forever through business? These are the questions courts are now trying to answer. Both Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie have carefully crafted public images. Pitt, the laid-back, creative entrepreneur. Jolie, the humanitarian, strong independent figure. But this lawsuit is exposing a very different side. It shows power struggles, control issues, and deep resentment. And fans are divided. Some believe Pitt is protecting his business. Others believe Jolie is reclaiming her independence. So where does this go from here? There are a few possible outcomes. 1. Settlement. They could reach a private agreement, though that seems unlikely given the tension. 2. Court victory. If Pitt wins, the sale could be reversed or damages awarded. If Jolie wins, her sale stands and Pitt loses control over part of the brand. 3. Ongoing war. The most likely scenario. This battle continues for years. Because neither side seems ready to back down. What makes this story so fascinating is that it's not just about money. It's about control, legacy, and a relationship that never truly found closure. Chateau Miraval was once a symbol of love for Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie. Now, it's the battlefield where their final war is being fought. And if history tells us anything, this story is far from over, just when you thought things couldn't get more intense. The Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie winery war has entered an entirely new phase. New court filings, new accusations, and behind it all, a growing sense that this is no longer just a legal battle. It's a fight for control, reputation, and legacy. If part 1 was about how this war started, part 2 is about how it's spiraling and what both sides are now revealing in court. Recent legal filings have taken this case to another level. Brad Pitt's team is doubling down on claims that Angelina Jolie's sale of her stake was deliberately strategic. It was meant to destabilize the business and force Pitt into a weaker position. But Jolie's legal team isn't staying quiet. They've responded with powerful counterclaims, arguing that Pitt was trying to freeze her out of the business. He refused fair buyout offers and maintained control in a way that made partnership impossible. This is no longer about a simple disagreement. It's becoming a high-stakes legal chess match point. One of the most shocking elements of this case? A controversial non-disclosure agreement, NDA. According to Jolie's side, Pitt allegedly wanted her to sign a strict NDA. This agreement would prevent her from speaking about their past. And not just business matters, but personal issues as well. Jolie reportedly refused. Why? Because, according to her claims, signing it would mean staying silent about serious experiences during their marriage. Pitt's team, however, argues something very different. They say, NDAs are standard in business deals. This was about protecting the Miraval brand, not about silencing personal allegations. So now the question becomes, was this about business protection or personal control? Brad Pitt's legal team has introduced a powerful narrative that Jolie's sale was not just business. It was revenge. According to this argument,